Hello friends, a little bit different of a hike this time. I just got done hiking the Snowbank Trail, which was about 30 miles. I finished early. So, ran into Ely and I got a permit for the Angleworm Trail. So both trails are in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area wilderness in the Superior National Forest. And it's like 6 o'clock right now. I just got a full belly in Ely. On my last trip, I actually forgot to bring my bear line, so I ran in, got a bear line. I think I have enough stuff to hang my food tonight. But I'm gonna lock up the car here. 6 p.m., no time to waste. Let's go. On day one, with tired legs, a full belly, and fading sunlight, I walked 4 miles up the west side of the loop. I'm a mile in. I came to what I knew was coming. About a mile in, there's a wet crossing here. If you watched my channel at all, you've seen me crossing this in the winter when it was icy, and all sorts of times where you're really wading through water. And there is a channel right in the middle of there that is quite deep, and you have to figure out where that channel is. Some people say that you can cross on a beaver dam, which I have never tried here before, but there is a trail that's worn here coming up this direction where I think I'm seeing the beaver dam. As I mentioned, I just got back from the Snowbank Trail and I think I crossed 8 or 9 beaver dams there. Never done this one. This one honestly looks a little sketchier. You always have to use your trekking poles when you're going across these things. You can't assume that what you're looking at is a good footstep. You may sink in 3-4 feet. So this is what it looks like. Here we go. Made it across. It definitely is a better option than the old boardwalk. You see pieces floating there and over here. So if you're coming on the Angleworm, when you get to the swamp there, hang a left, go down to the beaver dam. You're definitely going to get your feet wet and muddy, but it's the better option right now. While they only give out 2 hiking permits per day on the Angleworm, you can end up sharing the trail and the lake and the campsites with canoers. I see some people across here. I don't see any canoes. So maybe they came in yesterday, but good to know. I'm not going to make it that far around the lake tonight, but I might see them tomorrow. Made it to camp for tonight. Campsite's right up the hill here. Thought I'd stop here and take a look on the lake as the sun is setting. It's about 60 degrees. It's just beautiful out here. That being said, after doing that Snowbank Trail this morning, and then this trail, I'm fried. I'm ready to put up my hammock, take off these wet socks, let my feet breathe, and zonk out. I'm about about to cover one of the most controversial subjects in outdoor camping. Food storage. There's a big thing that came out about the Boundary Waters that you have to hang all your food now. A lot of people are upset about it. Even back on the Spear hiking trail, everybody thinks they're an expert. Just do it right. Stop whining about it. Okay. This is my make do since I forgot my my rucksack at home. Went into town, bought some microcord, bought a cheap little carabiner, got a rock in my bag from the Special K or the Circle K. Now this is the hard part. Gonna throw it up over a branch. It's about 25 feet up in the air, hopefully. Throw it up over, hang it, PCT style. Woo! First try. Honest to God, that was my first try. And I really suck at doing this. That was pretty much a miracle. So now I just hook my food bag on that carabiner. There's not much in my food bag. Just enough for tomorrow. Push it all the way up. Like I said, it's probably, I would say it's close to 30 feet up. Then tie a knot around this little branch, this little stick. Those who can't tie knots, tie lots. And with any luck, this stick goes up, hits that carabiner, 12 feet off the ground, 6 feet away from the tree. On day 2, I walked 9 miles up to the northern tip of the lake and back down the east side to the trailhead. Morning. Made my way up around the north side of the lake. I'm coming back down the other side, and I had to stop in to my favorite campsite on the Angleworm Trail. This is Whiskey Jack Lake. Boy, it's a little windy over here today, but it's nothing special as far as the physical space. But this is a great spot for sunsets. And lights up the water. It's a special place. So I have, I don't know, 6 miles to go today. But legs are a little tired from all that hiking the last couple days, but we'll manage to break through and get to the end. And who knows what we'll see along the way. So I missed a turn probably 100 yards back that way. But it isn't all bad because I've never been to this spot here. by going off trail. I found this beautiful overlook here. You could be all upset about going the wrong way. But rather, I'm just gonna take a minute, have a big exhale. Made it back out to the trailhead. It was a good trip, but I am tired. You know, this trip was only 14 miles, but if you add that on to the 30 miles of doing that extended route around Snowbank Lake, that's like 40 some miles on some rugged trails. So, but hey, thanks for coming along. If you want to see what I do after a trip is done, you know, before I go home, before I drive home, after I get home and unpack all my gear, I'm going to do a video about that next week. So do me a favor, hit subscribe, punch the bell notification, check me out on Instagram and Facebook. All done. We will see you out on the trail.